Hi, this is Diana Walker. I just want to welcome you to the nutrition call on Sunrider Stevia. Today we're talking about the Sunrider Stevia, which is a healthy sweetener and something that you can add to your beverages or add to your smoothies or use in yogurt or cereal or anywhere throughout the day. Now, I got introduced to stevia by Trudy Stolting about 20 years ago, and Sunrider, Tei-Fu Chen is the first person to bring it to North America. He was a pioneer, and so you can buy it in the health food stores now, but it is not the same. And that's what the purpose of our call is, to help you understand how amazing this stevia is in comparison to all the other ones and what a difference it can make in your health. So Trudy, let me ask you what your background is with Sunrider and with the Sunrider Stevia.
Thanks, Diana. Honest to heavens, I just had to chuckle about this call today because I've had some really unique experiences with the Sun Care in Canada, which is our stevia in Canada. It's called Sun Care or Sun Care Plus, and I just want to share that with it. I with these products 20 years ago, or more than 20 years ago now, and Pendry, I was attending one of his meetings, and he was talking about the importance of the Sunrider Stevia and how everything we put into add it to makes it helps to add value and helps with keeping our blood sugars balanced. And so I'm married to a diabetic who is hyperglycemic, and I am hypoglycemic, like I tend to have low blood sugars. So between us, we are definitely the yin and the yang. So stevia was really, really important to me, and I loved the Sunrider Stevia. It was the only one I liked the taste of. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. But I introduced Diana to the Sunrider. Can I tell this story, Diana?
Yes, I will let you tell it.
I introduced Diana to the Sunrider products, and she bought her first products, and she ordered a bottle of the stevia, the Sun Care. And she did not like it. She brought it back to work the next day, and she said to me, I really don't like this. Whoever's just came on the phone, could you go to the bottom left of your screen and mute yourself, please? Thank you very much. Anyway, she said, I don't want it. And I said, oh, great, I'll buy it back from you. And I reach in my purse and I'm pulling out money. And I said, here, I'll even give you a bonus. And she goes, she kind of looked at me really suspicious. It's like, well, why do you like it so much, right? And I said, well, I really, really like it. No problem, I'll buy it back, Diana. I'll be happy to have this. What I didn't tell her is I went to order some in the morning, and for the first time in, I'm sure, 20 years with Sunrider, because it's never, ever happened again, it was back ordered. They were waiting for a U.S. shipment to come into the Canadian warehouse. And so we couldn't get it for a couple days. And so her selling back this bottle of stevia to me was like pure gold, right? But because she saw me wanting it so much, she goes, after I put it in my purse, she goes, no, you take the money back. I'll keep the Sun Care. And I went, no, you don't get it back. I'm keeping it. I wouldn't let her go. And we were kind of fighting over this, but she didn't get her bottle of stevia. And just as soon as I got off work that day, I beetled up to Jim Pendry's house, and he always had a stock of product. And I thought, you know what? I go through a bottle of this every week. So I asked him, do you have any in stock? Because could I buy a couple bottles? And he goes, yeah, sure, you can have a couple bottles. So I bought them. And the next day when he went to order, he found out they were back ordered. And you should have heard his call to me. So I really value this product. It's just like pure gold to me. Thanks, Diana.
Thank you. And thank you for introducing it to me and helping me recognize the value of this product, because I really didn't value it. And like I said, I used it, but I thought, this isn't really making a difference in my life. And so I asked for a refund, which it's very rare that I do that with anything. And so it's interesting how that all happened. And like you say, it's the only time it's been back ordered as far as I know. And we've been able to get it in stock. But it did help me to value it. And I will just show you that this is the Sunrider Stevia that I use, and the one that Trudy introduced me to. This is called Sun Care in Canada. In the States, this one is called Sun Nectar, and it's a darker one. It has almost a licorice taste to it. I'm just going to open it and pour, well, not pour. I'll just put 1 drop in here in my wonderful Sunrider Peach Fortune Delight. I haven't got any in here yet. So this is what it looks like. See that 1 drop? I don't know if you can see it. See?
Yeah. You can see it really well, Diana.
Okay, 1 drop for 30, it's 30 times sweeter than sugar, so that's pretty intense. But it helps with blood sugar levels so much that it's fine. And some people even squirt big amounts. Now you can imagine that's going to be really sweet, but it helps with your blood sugar levels. Now, for me personally, I don't enjoy this in my Kelly. I love my Kelly black because it replaces my black coffee I used to have all those years ago. And so I don't put it in there, but I put it in here. Many people put it in everything, in their Kelly, in their Fortune Delight, in their smoothies, all day long. I know some people who use 50 to 60 drops a day because it has helped them. Is that you, Trudy?
Well, I don't think I limit myself to that. I literally take my cup and I'll just squirt it in and I drink that all day. And Rye does the same. We go through a heck of a lot of stevia at our house, and we both love the sun care.
So can you tell me how that affected Rye's diabetes?
Well, you know what, being diabetic, you want to have your blood sugars stay as stable as possible. So it helps to stabilize his blood sugars at a more even level so they don't have a big spike and a big drop. And for me, it does the same. I was having big drops in my blood sugars, and they never go high. And so it just prevents that. And it shouldn't say it prevents that. It goes in and nourishes your pancreas and supports its function so that your pancreas starts balancing itself out. And so it really nourished my body to be more balanced with my blood sugars.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what's so miraculous, because like you said, yours were not high, but blood sugar levels are so important. And I really didn't realize that. Even though I'd studied nutrition, I did not understand that 20 years ago. But it's so key in everything. It's even in weight management also. And so we have the Sun Nectar, or Sun Care, it's called in Canada. Then we have the Sun Care Plus. Now this one is a lighter color, and my son, my youngest son, loves this one. And my oldest son actually loves this one. So when I go to the Cayman Islands, I have to take some of each for them. And a lot of people it's nice sometimes to introduce people, or at fairs and things, to use the lighter one, because you can, I don't know if you can see that drop. It's just like a clear color. And it tastes a little bit closer to the sugar taste. But the biggest thing with Sunrider Stevia that people worldwide should know is there's no bitter aftertaste. So I have had so many people who just absolutely refuse to buy the stevia because they say they've tried it from the health food store and it has this bitter aftertaste. They don't like it. So that's the genius of Teifu Chen. No bitter aftertaste.
I love that you said that, Diana. I think that people maybe don't understand, because it's so sweet tasting, you think it's a sugar, but it is a complex carbohydrate. When you think of sugar, it's just a simple carbohydrate. And if you think of a complex carbohydrate, it's a whole series of chains of carbohydrates linked together is a complex carbohydrate. For our body to use, it has to break off one of the chains, digest it, break off the next one, digest it. That's a complex carbohydrate. And so one of the great things is it is not a sugar. If Rye has low blood sugar and he thinks he's going to have a lot of stevia to get his blood sugars back up really fast, it's just not going to happen. It works like a complex carbohydrate in the body, not a simple carbohydrate. Really helps to balance that fluctuation of blood flows that people are having such a challenge with their blood sugars these days, because they have so many simple foods, fast processed foods, and the stevia, Sunrider Stevia, is exceptional for helping to balance that.
That's right. It's really the only thing to use. Like you can use this in cooking and baking in anywhere that you would use something that would be a sweetener. So it should be just a part of your everyday life. And so I'm just going to read something here. What is stevia? Stevia is a sweet tasting plant. So this is all a plant extract. But Tei-Fu Chen, the genius of Tei-Fu Chen, he has kept all the positive qualities intact within this. And it does not put a burden on the adrenal glands. The natural extract from stevia leaves contains no calories and is estimated to be actually 250 to 300 times sweeter than processed sugar. Why did I say 30 times? It really is. It's 250 to 300 times sweeter than processed sugar. And sugar is 70 on the glycemic index, and stevia has a glycemic index of 0. So this is absolutely a wonderful product, and it's way better than, of course, any artificial sweeteners. And even like some people use agave nectar, maple syrup. Like maple syrup has a few minerals in it, and so does honey, but those will spike your blood sugar, and this won't, right? So there's a lot of differences. And Sunrider Stevia is grown without pesticides, has not been hybridized or genetically engineered. No preservatives or alcohol are used in the formulation. And Sunrider is an early innovator in the manufacturing and marketing of stevia products. Dr. Tei-Fu Chen uses a specific extraction and concentration process to enhance the benefits of Sunrider's stevia. And there's no aftertaste, like I said before. And Sunrider uses 2,500 gallons of stevia to make 20 gallons of the clear Sunny Dew. So the concentration is crazy. You can't get that anywhere else. Anything else, Trudy?
You know what? Just use it. I really do like it. I think that we need to tell people in Canada that around the world, Sunrider's Stevia or Suncare Plus, or Sunnectar in the States, is Canada's a little different. Our laws are a little different. And so on our label, it says herbal skincare. And that's so that the Dr. Chen can keep the patent on it when he brings it into Canada. And we in Canada tend to use our herbal skincare inside for our inside skin. That's why we use our stevia, just like everyone else around the world, where it's called a dietary supplement. It is food.
That's awesome, Trudy. That is so important for us to let everybody know. And Gail mentions it's antifungal, antibacterial, and we can use it, yes, on our outside skin as well as our inside skin. So that's what we tell people in Canada, but actually in the States or anywhere else in the world, you can use this for healing on the outside. I actually had something here, like a little crack that was not going away. It was just sort of very irritating, and my skin was cracked. And I put some of the stevia on, and the next day it was fabulous. It was all healed over. So, and that's just one tiny example. We've had many, many other examples. Yeah. So that's a really good point.
I remember doing a presentation at someone's home, and she had a baby, and the baby's sitting in the high chair. And for some reason, I set the Suncare bottle down beside her, and it was open. And next thing you know, I turned around, the baby was sucking on the Suncare bottle, like sucking all the Suncare into her mouth. And the mother went, oh, and I went, oh, don't worry, it won't hurt her at all. I said, it's just benefit. It won't hurt the baby. It won't hurt anyway. It nourishes life right from all the way through. So it's safe for everybody to consume.
That is so wonderful. And what is so amazing is with it being antifungal, and it's incredible for anybody with candida. And most people suffer from candida of some kind or another. So this is the solution, and you can have everything nice and sweet. So I'm going to share my screen and provide you with let's see, my wonderful stevia document here. So this is...
It's there, Diana.
Okie doke. So what's so good about stevia? And I've got a picture of the plant here because that shows you the way that Tei-Fu Chen works with the Sun Nectar and Sun Care, the Sunny Dew, the Sun Care Plus. He keeps intact the beneficial qualities of the plant. So if you go to the health food store, you purchase it online from other companies, you will not have these amazing benefits. So this only applies to the Sunrider Stevia. If you grow your own and use the stevia leaf, that of course you're getting the benefits, but it still does often have that little bit of a side, a bitter taste. So I've tasted it. So I'm so happy that Tei-Fu Chen does all the work for me, and I just get to squeeze it out of the little bottle. So here we go again. A Sun Nectar is dark colored, slight licorice taste, natural brown green chlorophyll. So that's a really other important point, that this is like, we've got some liquid chlorophyll right here. And that's so beneficial. Sunny Dew, light colored, tastes more like sugar. So, and we've already mentioned that it's called a skincare for topical use only. It is fantastic on our inside skin. Tens of thousands of people worldwide use Sunrider Stevia on a daily basis and have done so for over 30 years. People around the world in many countries have used stevia internally for centuries. Can you believe that? So you can be very, very happy that it's safe. And so here I've got it. The stevia extract is approximately 300 times sweeter than sugar in its natural state. It helps the body regulate blood sugar, feeds the pancreas and adrenal glands. So many people suffer from adrenal burnout, so this is wonderful. Better glucose balancing. It evens the ups and downs of your energy levels, lessens tissue degeneration, improves thinking capacity. Some people just take the stevia, if they don't even have their Fortune Delight or Kelly or anything else with them, and put it in lemon water. So with lemon and water and this, oh my gosh, it's so great. So better glucose balancing, evens ups and downs of energy, improves your thinking, improves muscle density and allows for better and faster muscle recovery after exercise, improves the body's ability to burn fat, antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, helps reduce sweet cravings. So when you have this in your Fortune Delight, you don't have cravings for sweet things because you're getting a natural sweetener. And Tei-Fu Chen also uses it in Sunrider skincare products because it nourishes the skin and great for cuts and scrapes. So use 5 to 8 drops or more with each serving of Vita Shake, New Plus, Fortune Delight, and Kelly. So you have all those benefits there. So we're getting close to the end of the call. If anyone has questions, just put them in the group chat. Thank you very much. And if Trudy, do you have something else that I've missed here?
I think that you did a really great job, Diana. I love this product. It's one of my base products in Sunrider, along with the other ones we've talked about the other weeks. And it's just it's something I use every day. I travel with it, take it with me everywhere. It's fantastic.
Fabulous. And the other thing I think I didn't mention was that it has chrysanthemum flower, and that in itself is calming and anti-inflammatory. Yeah. So this formula is like nothing else. You know, this is truly one of a kind.
Yeah. I did want to say, Diana, that in the heat of the summer, because it's natural food, when you open it up, some people find that they put it in the refrigerator or try to keep it cool, because if you leave it on the counter, and some people use it very slowly. I mean, everybody uses it a little differently. We go through a bottle a week, but some people might be a bottle of 3 months. It can ferment. So you're going to want to refrigerate it so it doesn't sit in the heat of the summer and ferment. You don't want to waste a drop of it.
That's a really good point, because I did, I think in the first year, I left it in the car in the heat. And do not leave it in the car or the heat, because it actually almost exploded when I opened it up because it was all fermenting inside. And so that's a really, really good point. And Randy says, I have NAFLD. Would you recommend to use sun care? Now, I don't know what that is. What is that?
I think that sun care is safe for anybody. I don't
Yeah.
know what that particular challenge is.
Yeah.
But he could email you privately after and have a conversation.
Oh,
Non-alcoholic fat. Oh my gosh, it's incredible for the liver, because the liver and the pancreas work together like this. So if you're supporting the pancreas with blood sugar, you're supporting the liver as well. If you're putting chlorophyll in your body with the sun care, you're also supporting the liver. So good choice.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Thanks for the questions. And Trudy, thank you for your friendship, your expertise. And thanks everybody on this call. I just love this Sunrider healthy journey. And just stay healthy, and we'll see you in a week.
Thank you so much, Diana. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.